Hey comic book friends, welcome back to Comic Book Corner. That's right guys, we are getting ready to do another comic book haul. This is the 20th one for me of the year 2012. So yes, I have a bunch of comics that I got within the past 2 weeks, being that I wasn't in town and things like that. So we got a lot of books to go over for the haul. So let's just get right to it, okay? Here we go. First is Watchmen, or Minutemen, actually, from the Watchmen series, issue number 1. I'm actually not going to read it because my fellow comic colleagues advised me to read the first graphic novel, which is back there. For some reason, I did not read the original Watchmen. So you may call me dumb, you may call me stupid, you may call me whatever you want. I just never read it. And I've actually never seen the entire movie. I've only seen bits and pieces of it when it was on TV. So now I want to read it, and I want to read this as well and see what makes it so good. So that's the first thing we got, was Minutemen. Next, this past week was Avengers vs. X-Men issue number 5, or round number 5. So excited about this one. I think it's been about 3 weeks since an issue has come out, so I'm looking forward to reading that one. Especially after Wolverine sold out Hope, so that's pretty cool. Next from Image is Thief of Thieves issue number 5. Great series again, guys. I'll say it again. This will be a regular series on AMC, probably around the time when Walking Dead is going on, and I think that's starting this year. So if you guys have not read Thief of Thieves yet, now it's a good time to jump on board because we're only on issue 5 on this. So next, I got Avengers vs. X-Men round 4 variant cover. I love this cover. It was really, really cool, so I picked it up. I'm trying to get at least some type of variant from every issue, so I would have all the variants and all the regular covers as well. So we got that one. So I did take advice on my friends also from Comic Community Central. I did drop the Incredible Hulk. The art just got too ridiculously stupid for me, and I replaced it with the Invincible Iron Man because I did read it, and then for budget reasons I cut it out, and then now the Hulk costed $3.99, so why not replace it with a much better comic, and that's Invincible Iron Man. And I've been away from it probably about, I don't know, about 7 or 8 months now, so it's been a while, but I picked up this story arc, and it's issue 516, Iron Man No More. So there's a lot that's been going on with Mr. Tony Stark that I wasn't aware of. So this was actually good because I read it already. And then I got issue 517. This was part 2, which I still have to read that one. And then this current week I got issue 518. Cool cover. Looking to see what's going on in this whole series right now, like who's going to replace Iron Man, because basically he's quitting being Iron Man. We all know he's not going to stay quit, but we're going to see what happens. Next I got was the Amazing Spider-Man issue, Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 39. So, you know, annuals are just fun reads, you know, great stories here and there to look at. Here we got Batman #1 annual from the New 52, so this is the first annual of the new Batman series. So it's kind of funny because it actually hasn't been out a year yet, but I guess this is when they're always going to do their annual. So it looks pretty cool. The Quarter of the Owls is involved, and then Mr. Friesen is in there. And I don't know, I might be the only one that might be saying this right now, but with Batman in this particular series, I am kind of over the Night of the Owls thing. It was good up until the point where Batman beat Talon, and he was all drugged out. And then after that, I'm kind of over it now. Like they're like bringing it into the whole universe with all the Batman titles and everything else, and I'm just not into all that now. It's just like I'm ready to do a different story. We've been going on with this almost a year now with the same thing, so I'm looking forward for some change in Batman, and it's good to see Mr. Freeze at least in this particular issue. Next was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 10. I did read this one already as well, and this was cool to see Shredder back in the mix of the Turtles. A lot of you guys know I've already done this issue, the review on this one and walkthrough, which was The Walking Dead issue number 98. So I picked that up. I've already read it, done the walkthrough, done the review. Fantastic issue. If you guys have not seen or read, seen my review or read the book, do one of the two, because this is a fantastic issue of The Walking Dead. Excellent issue. We're only 2 away now, or 1 more book away from that, issue 100. And next I got some classic books, and I've decided now that I have my other channel, which is Comic Book Corner Classic, and for you guys that are not familiar with it, it's Comic Book Corn, C-O-R-N, and then it's Classic, and it does all old issues from the 1990s and on and older. And I was doing classic comic book hauls, but I don't always do enough, so I'm just going to put all my comics that I collect and do a haul video just like I do every week here, and then I'm going to put the and then I'll just do the reviews on the classic comics on that channel. So what I got here was I wasn't that big into Superman when I was younger, but now I find myself getting more interested into him, at least the classic stuff. I'm really not into his newer stuff. I just like, I've seen all these back issues. I like how Superman was better in the past. That, to me, that's always been classic Superman, and it always will. So I got Superman, the Man of Steel, issue number 22. It's the Reign of Superman, and I guess it's part 13. So, and it's busting out. I'm trying to get all these issues so I can read the complete story. I don't know if any of you guys can help me on actually how many parts there is. This says it's part 13. How many parts there was into this series, and if you guys have any extras that you want to get rid of, and I can maybe possibly buy some, because it's hard trying to find these back issues of this story. Just let me know, and I'll be interested in taking them off your hand, or if you, who knows, if you give them away for free, I don't know. But yeah, just let me know. I mean, I'll pay some money for them or whatever it is. But it's the Reign of Superman, and like I said, I need some help. How many parts are there in this story so I know which ones to buy? And they're in so many different titles. So I got that one. Here I got Superman issue 78, Reign of Superman, Superman issue 14. And this is The Man of Tomorrow is back. So I got that one. And that's part 14 there. Now I got, again, The Adventures of Superman, issue 501, The Reign of Superman, and that's part 15. So I got that run going right there. And I like these Superman. I just like them. I mean, I love Cyborg Superman. I always liked him. Next I got The Adventures of Superman, issue 502. This is part 19. And it's got Superboy and Supergirl. I like Supergirl better this way too. I just like her that much better. Just that fits her outfit. That's just her to me. So we got that one. And as it continues, I have Superman issue number 80. I love this cover. This is a pretty kick-ass cover right here. And this was this is part 22 of this particular Reign of Superman. So like I said, I'm trying to get all these parts, but I just don't know how many there are. And I wound up getting all of these. They had quite a few of them. Here's Superman issue 81, part 26. So we got that one. And then we got The Adventures of Superman 504, part 27. So we have all those there. And then I wound up picking an annual because I just like this cover. This is The Adventures of Superman annual, 1991, issue 3. And he's kissing this, I don't even know who that is actually, superhero chick. And it's a pretty hot cover, and it says, "Here lies Lois Lane Kent, and beloved wife of Clark Kent, died while carrying their only child, and there can only be you." And it's just like, it says, "In love of memory of yours," and then he's sitting there right on the grave. That's an awesome cover right there. I truly like that cover a lot. So I picked that one up as well. Next, I got some freebies. It's the Summer of Spider-Man. We can see that there's previews in here. One with Captain Marvel in there, so it's in the previews of the Avenging Spider-Man. There's a preview of issue 688 of the Amazing Spider-Man in here. So I got that for free at the comic store, and then it's got the Wolverine and Sabretooth is Reborn. So I got that one there too. And then also with a $10 purchase, I was able to get this magazine called Bleeding Cool. I got it for free with the $10 purchase, and it's issue number 0. And what my comic book store was telling me, that this could be like the next Wizard magazine. And it has all kinds of cool articles and stuff like that, and it says Valiant, Valiant returns, which is Valiant Comics, because they got the XO War in there, and it has all these cool stories and stuff like that, and it tells you what Valiant's coming out with on their new titles, and it's got cool articles and stuff like that. So you can see all the neat little things on there, and it actually has prices on here, which is crazy, because it says it has the Walking Dead price guide on here, which is pretty neat. And I honestly don't know how accurate this is, but it has the Walking Dead #1 at valued at, and you can see it right there, 1,025. Number 2 is 580. Number 3 is 400. It's got the first Michonne. It has valued at 425. That was issue 19. The first Governor issue is worth 260. Michonne versus the Governor, which was issue 33, $67. The first Abraham issue was worth $60. There's an issue in here, that issue 61, that features his Chew on there, which is $87. There's just all kinds of things, and every Walking Dead comic in here has some kind of value to it. Again, I don't know how accurate these are, but I have to read the article, because there's a little article right here. So this is a pretty cool guide. I will think that if this is a regular magazine, this is definitely worth checking out. It has a lot of good information in here, a lot of good titles. There's a book here called Superbia, nice looking cover on here. So it's got, again, a lot of good stuff. You might want to check it out, guys. If you have it at your comic store, it's only $1.50 to begin with, so hopefully you can check it out. But this is good stuff right here. All right, so that's it for the comics and everything else. Let's see, updates. Updates. I finally saw the Avengers movie. Kick-ass movie. I know you guys all seen it before. I'm just a little slow. Just because I got kids and everything, but it was a great movie. The ending was phenomenal. I have nothing but good things to say about it. I enjoyed it tremendously. I can't wait for part 2. When I saw the ending of the first one, I was like, oh man, it's awesome. But definitely saw that. my move has not officially started yet, but it's in progress. We have the house, we have the keys. Now it's just transitioning from house to house, and we'll slowly move things over. Yesterday I was there doing some electrical work, and I'll be doing projects over there and stuff like that, which will obviously take away time from doing this. I also got a second job teaching tennis part-time, so with my full-time job and working tennis, that will take up more time. But it's once I move, that shouldn't interfere with the videos that much. But I am a tennis instructor. I've played tennis for since I was 12. So that's another passion. Comics and tennis is another passion of mine. So, and I think that's it. So, looking forward to the move. You know, once I get that done, I'll be happy. Again, I appreciate you guys watching and sticking with me through this busy period that I have through this summertime. And then we'll get on a consistent schedule, a little bit more videos and things like that. So, but that's all I have for you. If you guys can help me out with that Superman thing, that would be tremendous. Again, the Reign of Superman. How many parts are there to that story, and how can I get some? But that is it for me, guys. I know this was a longer video, so I'm going to stop rambling. Thanks for watching Comic Book Corner, and until the next comic book review, this is Spider Slayer signing off. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye.